What if the thing you once felt insecure about are actually the thing that make you unique? For a long time, I tried to hide what made me different. This is a book that teaches me something powerful. Hi, my name is AIMAN, and this is a story about Miss Peregrine, Home for Peculiar Children. It is a story that teaches me a lesson to accept who I am. Miss Peregrine, Home for Peculiar Children is a fantasy and mystery novel written by Ransom Rigg. What makes this book unusual is the way it combines fiction with all real photographs. These images make the story feel real, almost as if the peculiar children once existed or maybe still do. The story follows a teenage boy named Jacob Portman. Jacob grows up listening to a strange story told by his grandfather. Stories about a child who could do impossible things, stories about monsters, and story about a mysterious home. As Jacob grows older, he begins to feel embarrassed about this story. He wanted to be normal. He wanted to fit in. Until one tragic day, when his grandfather dies and leaves behind clues that change Jacob's life forever, ever after. Jacob travels to a remote island and discovers Miss Peregrine's home. Inside his home, there are children trapped in a time loop, reliving the same day again and again. Each children are different. Some can control fire, some are extremely strong, some are invisible, and some are even lighter than air. They are called peculiar child because the world outside does not understand them. One of the most important messages in this story is about accepting who you are. The peculiar child itself were once hunted, feared, and judged just because they are born different. But inside his home, the differences is not their weaknesses. It is celebrated. And this is the part where I see myself in the story. When I was younger, I was insecure about my curly hair. I felt different. I felt I did not fit the standard. I tried to hide it. I wish it was straight, just like everyone else. Just like Jacob, I wanted to be normal. But as I read this book, I just realized something very important, that being different does not mean being wrong. Just like peculiar children, my differences is part of who I am. Now, I no longer hide my curly hair. I wear it with confidence because it represents my identity. In this story, the time loop represents safe place, a place where peculiar children are accepted. In real life, confidence is our safe place. When we accepted who we are, we did not repeating the same fear, same insecurity again and again. Miss Peregrine, Home for Peculiar Children, is not just a story about fantasy. It is a story about belonging, story about confidence, and story about embracing what makes us different. This book taught me about realizing that being peculiar is not something to be ashamed of, it's something to be proud of. This book made me realize that my curly hair and my differences is my strength. Thank you.